The room was small, stone for walls, a low window like an eye that did not blink. Joseph lived by rhythms, morning steps, water in a clay cup, keys at a distance. Work that belonged to other people's freedom. He had done no wrong, but wrong had done something to him. Sold as a brother, framed as a servant, now a number in a place where names were not needed. And still, the Lord was with him, quietly, plainly, like breath you stop noticing and then cannot live without. The keeper saw it first, not a halo, just steadiness. Joseph did the small things well. He listened without rushing. He kept his word when no one kept theirs. Soon the keeper handed him tasks, then rooms, then people. Here, the eyes seemed to say, I can trust you with this. One morning, 2 new faces, a cupbearer, a baker. Men with titles that had fallen off their shoulders. Their sleep had been loud. Their eyes were heavy. Dreams can do that. They make the night long and the day longer.
Why are your faces sad?
Joseph asked, softly, voice soft in the stone. We have dreamed, they said, and there is no one to interpret. Joseph nodded. He had learned the shape of not having. He also had learned where meaning lives.
Do not interpretations belong to God? Tell me your dreams.
The cupbearer first. A vine. 3 branches. Buds opening quickly. Clusters heavy with grapes. A cup in Pharaoh's hand, pressing fruit into joy, serving the king again.
It is 3 days,
Joseph said.
You will be lifted up. You will put the cup back in the king's hand.
Hope entered the room like a bird and sat on the window. Joseph watched it. Then he spoke the words that had been waiting for a place to land.
Only remember me. When it is well with you, remember. Speak of me to Pharaoh. Bring me out of this house. I was stolen from my land. I have done nothing that I should be here.
He did not plead. He placed truth like a small folded note in a faithful palm. The baker's turn. Baskets on his head. 3. White bread. Cakes for a feast. Birds came. Took what was meant for a king. Joseph's heart dipped.
Truth is a kind friend, even when she is heavy. It is 3 days,
He said gently.
You will be lifted up too, but not to return. Your story will end.
Silence held the room. Sometimes all you can offer is presence. Joseph stayed present. He did the small things. Water, bread, light when there was any. 3 days passed like 3 stones dropped into deep water. The cupbearer rose. The baker did not. An old rhythm returned to the palace. A door closed on the prison. The bird of hope flew out the small window. Joseph waited for the sound of its wings returning. Days, then weeks, then the long and careful work of years. Forgotten. The word lay on his chest some nights, like something too heavy to move. He did not argue with it. He did not agree with it. He kept doing the next small, faithful thing. There is a kind of patience that is not empty. It is not a blank wall. It is a field. Something is happening under the soil. You cannot see it. You can only not stop tending. Joseph tended. He ordered the tasks. He listened to pain that showed up in new prisoners' eyes. He told the truth when asked. He did not tell it when it would only wound. He remembered dreams from his own boyhood, but he held them like seeds, not like weapons. Sometimes he prayed with words. Sometimes he prayed by folding a blanket. Sometimes he prayed by waiting. 2 years is a long time to hold a folded note. But paper can keep meaning if the hands are gentle. Then, one morning, the hall moved differently. Footsteps hurried. Keys argued with each other on a ring. Names were used.
Joseph!
The keeper said, voice carrying an echo from far away.
Pharaoh was asking for you.
Pharaoh. The far side of the world had remembered a single conversation in a quiet room. A cupbearer had finally said a name he was supposed to say long ago. Timing, not forgetfulness, had been arranging the calendar. They hurried him. Water for washing. A razor over his jaw. A new robe that did not know the smell of walls. He breathed differently in it. He stepped into sunlight, and it touched him gently, like a friend who had been waiting too. He would stand before a king. He would speak of dreams. He would hold grain and famine in the same sentence. He would answer a need bigger than his own. But for now, this is the part we stay with. The part in the small room. The part with the window. The part where faithfulness grows roots. Joseph had lived the unseen years with God. That is why he could stand in seen places without shaking. He learned this. You do not manage timing. You do not manage favor. You are not the keeper of keys. You are the keeper of faithfulness. You are the friend of the next right.
You are the one who tends the field you have. And the Lord was with him, even when the birds were laid, even when words lay folded, even when doors had no handles on his side. Some seasons feel like rooms with no exits. You wake, you work, you wait. You write a small hope and hand it to someone who walks away. What does faith look like there? It looks like doing the small things well. It looks like telling the truth gently. It looks like letting God keep the calendar. It looks like remembering that forgotten is not a word God uses for you. Patience is not empty. It is a field. If you cannot see fruit yet, water the ground. If you cannot open the door, sit with the one who is already in the room. There is a day coming when footsteps hurry, and your name is spoken, and the robe you wear smells like open air. Until then, keep the rhythm. The Lord is with you. God who waits with me, teach my hands the next small, faithful thing. Keep my heart from hardening in long seasons. Let me trust your timing, your memory, your ways. When doors have no handles, be my presence and my peace. Amen.